Hello. This is a great. Ooh, excuse me, so loud every time. This is a great time to come online. Ian and I have just been pacing for the past 2 or 3 hours, not even feeling the motivation to do work, not feeling the motivation to. I mean, we cooked and we cleaned the house, but I was able to do some things on the phone, set up some things, and basically just stare at my phone until break fast because we were just so hungry and so, I wouldn't say frustrated, but just eager to be done with the day. We both had a very high anxiety day, each of us, but it ended really splendid actually, and we were able to catch up with each other about how the anxieties of the day went. Um, but yeah, I've just been collecting candies from work, and I noticed this is opened, and I'm wondering if you took a little piece or if it just came like that from work. I do not know, but I'm going to ask him about it. I thought this was a great time because I'm literally just sitting doing nothing. I cooked everything, went and got Dunkin' Donuts because they had it at work and I couldn't eat any, but I was craving it all day. So we went and got Dunkin'. So we have a bunch of treats and dinner ready, and we had like half an hour before it's time. So this is a great time to go ahead and continue these readings. We're going to go over from March 2nd to the 7th, so just a few verses here, a few different surahs, several verses, but should go by fairly quickly. And not to rush this process, but I just feel the hunger so strong. Okay, so Surah 92 is Allah, which is the night. In the name of Allah, most gracious, most merciful. So he who gives in charity and fears Allah, and in all sincerity testifies to the best, we will indeed make smooth for him the path to bliss. And this is really good if anybody is fasting from Ramadan. Say you miss a day or you intentionally don't fast for a day, something messes up during the day, you actually, to make up for that as a penance or a restitution for that intentional skip, you do have to give, I think, $300 to charity to feed the poor. That's most specifically said, $300 to feed the poor. And if I'm being honest, I've had coffee at work, so I know that I will be maybe either making this up somehow or doing some donations myself once again. So that's another thing. Let's go on to 3:3, Surah 93, Adua, the glorious morning light. In the name of Allah, most gracious, most merciful. Thy guardian Lord hath not forsaken thee, nor is he displeased. And verily the hereafter will be better for thee than the present. And he found thee wandering, and he gave thee guidance. And he found thee in need, and he made thee independent. Therefore treat not the orphan with harshness, nor repulse the petitioner unheard, but the bounty of the Lord rehearse and proclaim. So this is really relevant because I was feeling so much stress today. Really just thinking of all of the really terrible things that I have done in the past, just seemingly ungodly things, and not even trying to justify them in my mind, but trying to figure out at least a reason why maybe I had to go through these things, or maybe I had to experience these things. But it is told time and time again that we are all sinners. Everyone born on this earth has sinned. So it's nothing to feel terrible if you're not in the perfect spitting image of what Jesus or God is. So it's nothing to get sad about. But yeah, I was just stressing about a number of things today. I was Googling, like, what was the restitution for skipping a fast, since I was drinking coffee in the morning just to get through the day. It's really challenging. So, anywho, but yeah, I Googled stumbled across something that I might get into later. about one of the greatest sins in Islam, and it's really interesting, and it made me start thinking. But here, reading this, it says, "Nor is he displeased. The hereafter is better than the present. And he found thee in need and made thee independent. And then therefore treat not the orphan with harshness." And I've been doing my best to keep up with all the people that have been reaching out to me so in rapid succession. Sometimes I do ignore just to avoid me saying something that I shouldn't have been saying, or something harsh or insensitive. I try to avoid certain conversations, and then respond when I need to. So I try not to be harsh. I help when I can and respond when I can. But it is overwhelming at times, just the sheer number of people reaching out and really really persistent with their requests, which is a good thing, honestly. Very proud moment for the advancements of technology and everything. And yeah, I digress. Surah 94, Ashar, which is the expansion of the breast, in the name of Allah, most gracious, most merciful. So verily with every difficulty there is relief. Therefore, when thou art free from thine immediate task, still labor hard, and to thy Lord turn all thy attention. And this is a little slight, Ian is back from his walk, slight contradiction here, just because, alright, we'll go over the basics first. It says, almost done. So we'll go over the basics. With every with every difficulty there is relief, thankfully. Therefore, when thou art free from thine immediate task, so when your time frees up, still work hard. And this is very relevant, even if you finish your task at work or whatever, or you come back home, there's always some more work to do, whether it's cooking or cleaning or working on the computer, doing some other things, doing your side hustle, doing whatever it may be. You're still laboring. But then it says the contradiction, and to thy Lord turn all thy attention. So for me, it's hard to kind of separate sometimes the time for the Lord and then laboring hard. But it does often meld together for me. But I feel like it would be hard when you're working to be also conscious of God's intention. But lately it has been kind of melding together. But I think I would ask for some assistance on how to turn all the attention to the Lord while also still working hard on whatever the task is. Alright, let's go 3 more surahs, everybody. Surah 95 is Atin, which is the fig, in the name of Allah, most gracious, most merciful. We have indeed created man in the best of molds. Then we do abase him to be the lowest of the low. And that says a lot. Lowest of the low as compared to what? I think it is because even animals, even though we're seen as a superior creature, animals don't deliberately sin or harbor evil like humans do. So maybe that is what it's referring to. We have created man in the best of molds, right? In the correct image, in a beautiful image. But then we do humble the man to make him the lowest of the low. We do abase. So that's really all about humbling and putting it in position, in perspective to those beings of the higher up, God, angels, and their forth. Surah 96, Al-Alaq, which is the clinging clot. And in the name of Allah, most gracious, most merciful. Nay, heed him not, but bow down in adoration and bring thyself closer to Allah. And this is very commanding to me. It says, nay, heed him not, but bow down in adoration and bring thyself closer to Allah. Very just take a minute. Ian is laughing out there. But bring thyself closer to Allah. Very commanding, very simple, very relevant, as always. Okay, Surah 97, Al-Qadr, the night of power or honor. In the name of Allah, most gracious, most merciful. We have indeed revealed this message in the night of power. The night of power is better than 1,000 months. Therein come down the angels and the Spirit by God's permission on every errand. On every errand. I think I put a little typo. Peace until the rise of morn. So that's nice. The night of power sounds exciting. Sounds like something that I want to partake in. Let me just adjust this typo here. Night of power on every errand. And peace until the rise of morn. That sounds great. Peace until the rise of morn. Alright, y'all. Is that the last one? Oh, that was the last one. That sounds great. Okay. So that was the last one. We still have the 8th through the 24th. And for a record, I did wake up this morning and I had my computer open. I was about to recite a few before work, but I didn't want to put myself in any rush situation. So I thought it'd be best just to save it for after. Maybe double up in the evening, or maybe tomorrow if I save myself a little bit more time. It is what it is. Whenever really I feel like, okay, now is the time, it's the time. I don't try to second guess myself. I don't try to push myself unless I feel the need to be pushed. As simple as that. But thank you all for listening. I will come back maybe tomorrow in the morning or the evening, but I think for sure tomorrow, if not later tonight if I'm feeling anxious, but I do have some other work I need to do. But God bless you. Thank you for listening, and we'll see you later. Bye.